They do not want to be falling. Neither team at 15 minutes really wants to be falling behind the levels. But at the moment, Shakira probably feeling okay, just because Anti-Mage is farming well. He has picked up the Battle Fury, and this is going to allow him to just skyrocket out of control. Morphling is going to have to really be on the ball now. I think they're... Morphling is actually going for a Lincoln Sphere instead. I'm not too sure about that. I'm really not too sure about that. I'm going to say every Lincoln Sphere I've seen on a Morphling kind of just comes down, and they probably would have been better off with the early shotgun. It's just, it's a good item, but it's a very expensive item, and when you're already sort of not as far ahead as you'd like to be, that's kind of painful. Although then again, he's probably still waiting on Titan to finish up his pipe, or even a mech on Enchantress as well. So they're kind of waiting on a couple of items from these heroes anyway. So he said, you know what, let me just get a defensive item first. I think it just comes down to the fact they did lose those early couple of fights, which slowed them down. Of course, Morphling kind of got bullied in the lane by Chen, so he did not get as much farm as he would have liked. See Anti-Mage being chased around by his illusion. Morphling being a bit of a jerk there. So both teams sort of activating farm mode at the moment. They're more interested in getting their items up and running. I'm going to just update. Just going to try refreshing the stream again. Sigh. Broodmother, though, getting very close to her Orchid. In fact, she's almost got... Once she finishes this camp here, she will have an Orchid, and that is going to be quite painful. If Anti-Mage gets locked down by that Orchid, because he is not... Oh, he's almost got his Ultimate Orb. We'll see how he goes with that, but if she can keep that Orchid up, it will be a very good window opportunity to lock down the Anti-Mage and crush him. If he gets locked down by Orchid and then gets hit by a stun or two, he is pretty much dead meat in the middle of that fight. She will have to be very, very careful. Shakira, though, looking for a mid-tower. At the moment, counter-attack coming in, though. Tidehunter looking for the Ravage. He's got the blink up. He could go in if he wants to, but nobody's really going to follow up. Although he goes for it. There's the Ravage. Can Morphling get in time? Chen moving in there. Pops his Hand of God. The whirlwind being thrown up there as a Sunstrike comes in. No, it's a more Meteor. Doesn't do that much damage. In fact, only hits Leshrac. Leshrac taking critical damage. Leshrac is down. That's 2 heroes down there for Shakira in return for 1. They get a critical hero in the form of the Invoke and another blink forward. They're getting quite aggressive here. Chen gets picked off once again. Great play. 3-for-1 trade there. Moscow 5, exactly what they wanted. They're going to go for the tower on top of it. A 3-for-1 hero trade. All they lost was a hard support, and they'll get a tower on top of that too. Fantastic result for Moscow 5. And there's that blink dagger at work. Just look for that opportune moment. Shakira just overextending by a slight amount, and unfortunately Invoker getting caught out and not landing his combo particularly well. Only really hit Leshrac, and sure, they picked up Leshrac, but what they needed to get rid of was that Broodmother, Enchantress, and or Morphling. That's it. Anti-Mage was away from the conflict and continued to farm, and no base towers were really threatened. They took the last tower in mid, so things are definitely not over for Shakira, but that was a pretty big blow against them. So we'll check the farm once again. 480 gold. You see there, Anti-Mage, once he gets his Battle Fury, he really gets out of control. So it's going to come down to this Morphling. He's going to need to farm hard to keep him in check. And they're running out of towers too. Just towers to pick off and accelerate that gold farm. But here we go, Orchid being used on Anti-Mage, but no follow-up though. Just going to harass him a bit. In fact, Anti-Mage just charges back and says, you know what, you get the hell out of my jungle. Broodmother complies, decides, you know what, if he's coming at me, he's probably got help, which he doesn't. Anti-Mage is getting aggressive because he feels confident. I really would like to see a gem pretty soon here on Moscow 5 just to get rid of all these wards. If they get rid of all of these wards, you'll suddenly see Shakira, they will play a lot more defensively. They'll be quite scared about moving out. See, they have actually blocked. This is not a bad move, especially when they know Anti-Mage has got a Battle Fury blocking this camp. Especially when you've got Chen there to just continually stack it for Anti-Mage. And he's going for that Battle Fury. He will cut through them. About the 25-minute mark or so, he can really, especially with a little bit of help, he can cut through those ancient stacks and accelerate his gold farm. So keeping them blocked, making sure he can't get that huge farm, is definitely not a bad idea at all. And now Moscow 5 using their dire advantage. It's a small advantage, but it's one they're going to abuse. They're going to go up here, get another early Roshan. And on top of that, they know Moscow 5. They know the fact that Shakira really doesn't want to be engaging in these team fights because they really don't feel that they've got it. And against a level 2 Ravage as well, Titan Underdog getting closer and closer to his pipe. He's only about $600 shy.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Forwards up top though. Moscow 5 going to try and defend this top tower. The Haze gets popped there. Morphling now charging. Ravage gets used. Hits 2 heroes. Windrunner's down. They're going to go for the kill there. Crystal Maiden gets shattered. Nice and easy. Good experience as well as farm there from Wolfing. A bit of extra gold. He has gone for the Lincolns. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the shotgun available to him, but at the same time, Anti-Mage is starting to get quite fat. He's got the money now. He's in the money. He's got the Manta Star, and this is where the fun stops. Although there's the Orchid being used on Anti-Mage to take a lot of damage. I don't think it's going to be enough to finish him, though. He will have Blink. Leaps away there, then they don't have any follow-up to chase him down. Takes a lot of damage, but no follow-up, unfortunately, to finish him off. There's a fight in mid. Meteor goes down. They will pick off Leshrac, but it is just Leshrac, just a support hero. So not a big deal. And this is where Morphling, with this shotgun, he could slam someone. We see, oh, the Broodmother gets a kill. Orchid with the damage amp and the silence preventing him from being able to cast anything to interrupt. Also, Chen losing some creep as well. Damage amp, though, didn't actually kick in there. But it was enough to prevent him from cold snapping on the like or even ghost walking away. Invoker does have a Yules at the moment. Nice little debuff there, and power shot through. Morphling now diving forwards, may regret it, and Crystal Maiden messing things up. The shackle shot not latching. We see Titan to dive in there. Anchor smash misses. Shen gonna try and send Crystal Maiden home. Doesn't work in time though. Nice 4-star, but it wasn't enough. And Chen's mech is almost off cooldown. Had that been up, he would have managed to save her. See Tynunder, the pipe is done and dusted. He is ready to fight, and this is what I mean. Tynunder, although he's kind of, at the moment, it looks like he's not playing sort of a bouncer role. He's just sort of playing rather defensive as an initiator. He hangs back, tries to make sure he doesn't lose his Blink Dagger or doesn't get his Blink Dagger knocked off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See Stalliana though, still farming well, has 2.2k in the bank, really wants to get that shotgun up and running pretty soon. The Anti-Mage is going to become quite annoying in the near future. And now that he's got this Manta Star, he's far less vulnerable. See there, they use the silence from the Orchid, but it just immediately gets rid of it. Pops the Manta Star, says, nope, not happening. Debuffs it straight away. And Tynunder sort of backing up here. They really think that Moscow 5 could do with a gem. Chantra's actually usually a hero that gems up and then sort of counter wards with it. I see the BKB is being worked on there by Leshrac, only about 900 gold away. They are looking for a kill, and Anti-Mage, can they find it? He's got his Manta Star up in 9 seconds. The silence goes down. It may be what they need here to try and pin out Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage goes toe-to-toe there with Enchantress. Chen pops a heal. Shackle shot doesn't land properly. And now Broodmother on the retreat. And they actually do Cyclone. Exactly why they Cyclone the Walking War Chief there. There we go, mana boys. The negative armor there, chewing through Broodmother's health there. Really does amplify that damage quite scarily. And 2 kills, nice pick off there by Shakira, getting 2 important heroes. The more they pick off this Broodmother, the better. But at the same time, Morphling here, threatening this top tower. Can he get any damage on it? No, Anti-Mage is back here, will manage to chase off the Morphling. Morphling, of course, does not enjoy losing mana. Uh-oh, this is not good for him. He's going to lose all his mana. See, Anti-Mage just chewing away. He's trying to morph strength rapidly. He's running out of mana to morph his strength. Look at the damage go down. However, he does have an Aegis, but it is a bit of a waste here. He will be able to get Waveform out of trouble unless they can land the stun. They get a small disable on him in the form of Deafening Blast, but he is going to try and run for his life. Throws down an adaptive strike there, but he will walk away thanks to that Aegis. At the moment, I think Shakira, the game is playing towards their strengths, even though they are behind overall on GPM, as well as experience per minute. The later this game goes, I really feel Anti-Mage does have the advantage here against Morphling, although we've got to remember, Morphling with his Replicate can become quite frustrating for Anti-Mage, because the more Anti-Mage bulks up, the bigger and harder that illusion hits him, so he doesn't need to worry about that.
Invisibility.
And respond away. Apologies to the guys, I just need to check on progress of fixing this stream. There we go. Okay, I think the stream is back up and working. One second, guys. Alright, so everybody's just rejoined us. Welcome back. This is a very odd game at the moment. Shakira were doing extremely well at the start, although then Moscow 5 started powering back in good form. They took down a lot of towers, but their push sort of has slowed. They haven't managed to do what they want, which is get a Rax in this mid-game. They really want to push in for a max, and I think it just comes down to the fact that Morphling has delayed his damage. And in fact, he's going to go for the toe-to-toe. He's going to go for the right-click carry build. He is picking up a Manta style by the looks of things. He's not going for that shotgun build. I feel like they could have gone for a Rax if they'd gone for that. But as it is, decided to go for the Lincolns instead. And he will be picking up a Manta style. He's already got the Asher there. And this has bought time for Anti Mage to farm up a storm. He has got his Manta style, his Battle Fury, 4.5 thousand gold in the bank. So of course, Mr. No Fun, well, he's trying to end all of Moscow 5's fun indeed. See, Broodmother at the moment has picked up. Still working towards that BKB. She's very close. We're only a couple of 100 gold away there. Will definitely help her out in the fight. We see Windrunner also finished up. Also has a pipe done and dusted. Shane going to send Anti-Mage back to base. We'll probably teleport back out in a second. And the question is, what is he going to spend that money on? It will be a Black King Bar to shut down those disables. And that will allow him, A, not to worry about Broodmother's miss, which is very annoying. And B, he won't also have to worry about the DPS from Leshrac. And C, Ravage is just a complete non-factor now as well. So he has no lockdown to worry about at all. And that will allow him just to completely freely churn out the DPS. And I honestly would not be surprised if we see a heart on him after this, just to make him as tanky as possible. Because he's already got a good amount of damage. You see the shackle go down, doesn't connect though. Lincoln's managed to block that. And there's that illusion I was talking about. Look at this illusion. It is quite painful. The tougher that anti-mage gets, the nastier the illusion gets on top of it. See Chen now battling with his own creep. They're sending him in shockwaves out. Enchantress also likely to lose a creep when she sends him in. Chen just about to steal him. Chen and Enchantress, of course, trading creeps left, right, and center. Black King Bar is done and dusted as well. Oh boy, this is going to be hard. Morphin, though, is still quite vulnerable to the lockdowns that the Radiant side have. Of course, they do need to try and knock off. They do need to try and knock off his Lincolns, but they do have somebody had picked up. Yeah, there we go. Crystal Maiden has got a medallion. That's very useful, just because they can use that. That or the 4 stuff they can use to knock off the Lincoln Spear. That is always frustrating for Lincolns. I'm going to buff that resource, if memory serves me correctly. But anyway, Morphling has picked up. His Manta style. It is done and dusted, waiting to be shipped out there.
Radiant structures are
and now Moscow 5, they are going to make their move. Going to try and cause some trouble here on the tower. There's a yield thing. Used to pick up Morphling, setting up a Sunstrike, but he just waveforms away. He tried to go for the Deafening Blast combo, but it did not work this time around. Slightly mistimed it. Tynadette has actually picked up a Ghost Scepter. This is mostly, I think, just to keep Anti-Mage out of his face if necessary. Of course, Tynadette enjoys casting spells, so he can just Anchor Smash his way through that quite freely. And Moscow 5 continuing to put pressure on this tower. And it just comes down to the fact that at the moment, Shakira, they do not have the AoE to deal with this creep at the moment. Anti-Mage go down, blinks in, going after Morphling. Morphling waveforms away again. The courier came in the battle, they're delivering the Manta style. The Manta style is ready to go, pops it indeed. Now Morphling, Illusions doing battle left, right, and center. Then we get the heals being popped there by Enchantress, doing the Impedicate, dropping the emphasis on the 4-star, back and forth there. Invoker being pushed away, then back into the fight. Anti-Mage now, BKB's up, charges back into the fight. Hand of God being popped by Chen. And now Enchantress running for a life. They are falling relatively low here. Anti-Mage just doing way too much damage. There's the Mana Void. And Morphling tries to dive away. Ravage goes down there. And now down goes Crystal Maiden. Anti-Mage though still in the fight. This is the important hero that they need to get rid of. Anti-Mage now dives back in. There's another Silencing Orchid. Chen trying to save his life. Can he manage to do it? 4-star away. But the issue is he has to heal now. He's got a good 10 seconds of healing before he can come out and fight. Once again, Deafening Blast trying to chase Moscow 5 up to keep this melee barracks alive. And it looks like Shakira, by the skin of their teeth, they lose hero after hero, but they hold onto the barracks. That was the important thing there. Anti-Mage though, he really needs some more health here. He needs a little bit more attrition. If he can get this Heart of Taras done and dusted, Sunstrike won't hit anything though, but I think Enchantress in some serious trouble as Stance gets thrown again, but goes an illusion. Anti-Mage is going to still chase after Enchantress. Blinks after her. There's a couple of hits there. Can he get a couple more? Enchantress though has not bothered to skill untouchable at the moment. She's got plenty of attack speed. Jukes back and forth. In fact, she jukes herself into a corner. Was hoping Anti-Mage would overstep there with a blink. Often you'll see Anti-Mage when they go into there, they will just blink straight over to about here. Gets the kill.